What's up, everyone? Welcome to another tier ranked. Yeah, this one's gonna be pretty fun. I hope. We have superhero movies. I don't know if you can hear me or not. And let me try something. So we have D, and so that's just gonna be the worst of the worst. And I think F is just so rude. Starting off with Batman and Robin. Now, I have seen this one. It's not bad. I give it like a 6 out of 10. So I'll put it in like C tier. Like, no, I'll put this in low B tier. No, this is Batman Forever. Oh, I thought this was. Oh, this is Batman Forever. I love Batman Forever. Wait, that's an A tier movie right there. I thought it was Batman and Robin. This is Batman Forever. I love Batman Forever. That's Jim Carrey. I watched it the other day just because I wanted to see Jim Carrey in it. I love that movie. This is, I think, The Dark Knight Rises. Let me look at the poster. Yeah, The Dark Knight Rises. So Dark Knight Rises is actually just kind of overrated. I'll give it high C tier. It's too long. Batman's not in it enough. It's weird for a Batman movie. But fortunately, the next movie on the list is really freaking good. The Dark Knight is... That was weird. The Dark Knight is S tier. And I rewatched that the other day too. There's a lot of violence in that one. I didn't realize that on my first rewatch. Or my first watch through. But Dark Knight is S tier. I will always love The Dark Knight. It's the best Christopher Nolan movie because I've only seen the 3 Batman movies, but hey, it's really fun. Batman Returns is a big fat D tier. I hate that movie so much. Like, it's not really that funny. Like, Danny DeVito is clearly doing his best, but he was only funny sometimes. But I didn't really like Batman Returns. I think that is not a good movie. But the first Batman's actually pretty good. I'll put that in A2. Because Michael Keaton is like unironically good as Batman, which I thought like they did a pretty good job. I rewatched that one the other day too. I watch a lot of Batman movies now. This one is Batman Begins. This one's okay. Like after thinking about it, after I first watched it, I really thought I didn't like it. Then after seeing The Dark Knight Rises, I took this movie for granted. I think it's actually pretty good now, but just the beginning kind of drowns me. Okay, Batman and Robin, like I said, it's actually overhated. I'll give it B tier. But, yeah, it's just really overhated. I still say Batman Begins is better, but this one, I don't understand why it's so hated. I think it's actually pretty good. I think this is Captain America First Avenger. Yeah, that's First Avenger. I actually like this one more than Thor, but not enough to put it above B tier. It's like the first non-DC movie on here. But don't worry, I'm sure we'll be back. Okay, I don't even know what this movie is. I've been looking at it for a while. This might be Amazing Spider-Man? But no, that's what that is, and that's Amazing Spider-Man 1. I'm guessing that's Spider-Man 2. But we'll leave that for last, just in case. Sure, I think that's Spider-Man 2, though. But right now we're at Captain America Winter Soldier. I think it's overrated. I'll put it B tier. I do think it's better than, the first movie, but, like, not. That's not great. I will put these in order, just because there's not as many of them as I thought. This one is a movie I have not seen. I don't even know what it is. I also haven't seen Joker, or Deadpool, or whatever there is. What is this movie? I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen Dread or Suicide Squad. There's just a big clump of them here that I haven't seen. But Guardians of the Galaxy is really fun. I'll put it in... This was my favorite Guardians movie. I'd say that's high B tier for now. I do think the second one's just a little bit better. I don't know if it's on this list or not. We'll get to it eventually. Captain America Civil War, it's an A tier. The beginning is a little slow, but once you get to the battle, like the rest of the movie is actually pretty good. But it's A tier. I think I used to put it in S tier in some other videos, but now that I think about it, it's like the beginning. I barely even watch the beginning anymore. Like The opening with Crossbones, whatever his name is, I don't know, is pretty cool. But the rest of the movie, like the rest of the opening, is just not that cool. I don't really understand the plot, but hey. Infinity War is another A tier. I think it's better than Civil War. It's only my third favorite Avengers movie. The two others are better, and yes, they're both on this list, so we'll get to that eventually. Now we have Spider-Man 1. This is an overrated movie, I think. Put it in B tier. I think I liked it more than Batman Begins. Not as much as Guardians of the Galaxy, but you started off not that great. But it's still pretty good. Yeah, we're going to skip this one. I'm pretty sure it's Spider-Man 2, but we're going to skip it till the end. Spider-Man 3, though, oh my gosh, I love Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3 is just so unironically good. I can always rewatch it. It's so funny. It's not it's not super deep or anything, but dang it, it's Spider-Man 3. What did you expect, I'll move this down here so we can keep going. Spider-Man Homecoming is another one of those movies that's yeah, it's good, but not phenomenal. I was surprised at how much I actually did like it. But still, it's not amazing, but it's not bad, But Spider-Man Far From Home is a completely different story, being an A tier. It's actually I'll put it in S tier. I think it's actually that good. Because I think A tier for Infinity War is a little too harsh. I'll put it in S tier because I think it's really, really good. Dang, the first 3 Avengers movies are S tiers. That says something about your company. So yeah, 3 S tiers here. Which this one's just warranted. I want you to show me a list where The Dark Knight isn't ranked S tier, in any category. Dark Knight does it all right. Into the Spider-Verse is also in S tier, even though I think it's I would say, is it better than Far From Home? I don't think so. But it's still really good. I do prefer Across the Spider-Verse more. But hey, that's just my personal opinion. You're free to debate against me. This is Iron Man 1, which is pretty good. I like it more than Batman. Here is the low A tier. So I think it is a little bit worse than Spider-Man 3, but it's still really good. I'll always rewatch that one. And then Iron Man 2 is, I'll put it in, I tried to rewatch Iron Man 2 the other day. I just couldn't do it. For some reason, I was just appalled by it. So we'll put it in C tier. But is it better than Dark Knight? I'd say it's better than The Dark Knight Rises. Like I said, The Dark Knight Rises is not that bad, but it's definitely, And then Iron Man 3 is a B tier. Let's see. I liked it better than the Captain America's. Do I like it better? I think I like it better than Batman Begins. Right here is good. It's B tier. It's not amazing. Ant-Man and the Wasp is an okay. Here, we'll just do the first one first. This one's actually pretty good. Put it right here. Batman and Robin is one of those movies. It's just funny. It doesn't really have that much plot to it. I think it's just a funny movie. It's just so fun to watch. This one is just kind of slow in some parts. And then Ant-Man and the Wasp is a C tier, really high C tier. I wouldn't put it as much, but I really do like this movie. I've never seen Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern, I think this is a Wolverine movie. Never seen Catwoman. I think this is Wonder Woman. This movie Amazing Spider-Man first. I like this one more than the first Spider-Man movie, but not to make it better than Guardians 1. Guardians 1 I think is being a little too harsh right now, but I don't think I can put it in A tier. I think it's going to stay there. So right here is good. I rewatched it the other night, and, I definitely prefer the second one, which might go in S tier. We'll put it in really, really high A tier. I did like it more than Civil War, but I love The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Just that song. If you know the song from the Gone, Gone, Gone song, then you'll know it's amazing. You gotta watch it. I've not seen Man of Steel. I want to. I have the movie. I just haven't seen it yet. Oh my gosh, this one stinks. I think Batman Returns is the very high D tier. I just didn't like it. This one is worse. That sucks. This is Ghost Blade. I don't know what his name is. This is Ghost Rider. Let's do The Incredibles 1. Incredibles 1 is why is it even on this list? Are we really? It's an S tier Pixar movie, but it's an A tier superhero movie. Yes. But wait, I would say right there. I think it's better than Batman Forever. The Incredibles 2 is also, it's okay. I'll put it in a high C tier. But like, as a superhero movie, like, come on. The Avengers is, I'll put it in B tier. I'd say very high B tier. I'd say below Amazing Spider-Man. I've done it's like I thought of this last night. If I had this idea, I was gonna take each Office season and then rank all the episodes in it. And I thought about season 1. It's like season 1's probably my least favorite season. Oh, there's a bird that landed on my zip line. That's cool. I thought about like my favorite, episode of season 1 is the last episode 6. But it's like sometimes funny, sometimes good, but like not tremendously good. I thought like the analogy of when I ranked phase 1 of Marvel. I do like Marvel's Avengers, but not enough to it's like my favorite out of that group of 6, but like not my favorite out of the whole series. Even though season 1 episode 6 of The Office is good, I wouldn't rank it in my top 10 probably. So yeah, and I also kind of linked Iron Man to the pilot, which is my second favorite. So yeah, Black Panther is an okay movie. I actually thought it was B tier. I would rather I live with a 4-year-old or a 5-year-old, however old he is. I don't remember. I think it's better than these two, but yeah, I know people will put it. Oh my gosh, it's better than The Dark Knight. No, it's not. I'd put it in B tier. Some parts of it were good. I did sometimes like it, but it's not great. I've never seen any of the Fantastic Four movies. I don't know what this one is. Probably another Fantastic Four. But Shazam I have seen, and Shazam is phenomenal. If you haven't watched Shazam, I would highly recommend you go watch it. I think it's on Disney Plus. Hang on, let me check my Disney Plus. It shouldn't be. I still hate that, but it is. But so here's the thing with Disney Plus. If I'm gonna watch something on that's on Hulu, I'm gonna use the freaking Hulu app. I'm not gonna go to Disney Plus. But I know a lot of people have Disney Plus. It's not on here anymore. I guess they took it down. Let me check on Hulu, see if it's there. Because if you have the Disney bundle, you get Hulu for free. Let's see, Shazam. It's not on there for free. There's Beat Shazam, but you can watch Jumanji and the DC League of Super Pets on. So there's lots of good stuff here. Let's see what else is on here. You got one of the Men in Black movies. You got Uncharted, which I haven't seen yet. I want to. Oh, you got the Joker. Yeah, there's some good stuff on here. I've not seen Superman. I have seen Thor. Thor is not very good. I think I'd rather watch The Dark Knight Rises. And then Thor, The Dark World is a D tier. I did like it better than the Hulk, but, it's not good. You're not missing anything. Skip straight to Thor Ragnarok, baby! S tier. Oh my gosh, I reviewed this one a few weeks ago. It's phenomenal. You know it is. Go watch it. Endgame, S tier. It's not better than Dark Knight, but dang it, Endgame is so good. I don't know what this movie is. Age of Ultron, S tier. It's so good. It's so underrated. It's so good. If you haven't watched Age of Ultron, and if you dislike it, there's something wrong with you. It's amazing. There's a lot. Oh my gosh. I want to see this movie. I haven't yet. Batman vs Superman. I want to see this. I haven't seen. I started off Strange. I couldn't finish it. So the last movie is Spider-Man 2. I'm just gonna assume it is. If it's not, yell at me in the comments. It's S tier. Every single time I rewatch it, I'm just in awe of the emotional beats of what they managed to do with Spider-Man's character. And Doc Ock is so cool too. But the reason that's below everything else is just it's S tier, but it's not phenomenal S tier. So this is the list of superhero movies. I wish there was kind of the whole MCU, but you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. So I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.